Marty.
Oh, hi. I'm just cleaning up this place. It's really messy.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hold a rape victim support group meeting every Friday at the hospital. You ought to think about stopping by. I think you would find it very helpful.
Really?
Yeah. You get a chance to hear how other women who've been through the same thing you have are coping with their traumas and learning how to get their lives back together.
Well, I really don't think that's for me.
Why not?
Well, I'm not really into the group thing. And, besides, I think I'm doing pretty well.
Are you?
Well, I guess I could, talk to someone who knows. Don't answer it. It could be Todd or Kevin again.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. Don't worry.
Well, that's quite a media mob out there.
Oh, did they bother you?
Actually, I think we bothered them. Whenever they said Miss Gannon, we both said...
Yes? I don't mind running the gauntlet, which is a good thing. Since I'll have to get used to it, I'll be doing it every day once the trial starts.
What, I thought you were coming here to tell me you were bailing out as my attorney.
Who told you I was thinking of that? Bo. You Buchanan, man, my goodness, you do circle the wagons fast.
He let me know as soon as you said that your feet were getting cold.
Yeah, well, they've warmed up a lot since then.
Yes, thanks to a very loyal and convincing ally of yours, Kevin.
So does that mean that you're definitely going to represent me now?
Definitely and absolutely.
That's funny because, well, as soon as I heard that you were going to bow out, I started having some doubts myself.
What about Mom?
No. About Powell, Zack, and Todd.
What do you mean?
I'm not like them.
What does that mean?
I just don't want to be lumped in with them, okay?
Kevin, are you suggesting that those boys did rape Marty?
All I'm saying is that if you do take Powell, Zack, and Todd's case, I think I should look for another attorney.
Kevin, I don't want you to find another attorney. You are the one that I want to represent the most. Because of what you mean to Bo, because of what you mean to Rachel.
Well, then drop Todd on the other two.
I can't let a personal relationship cloud my professional judgment or compromise my commitments.
You can't just walk away.
This isn't about the attorney. This is about the defendant now.
What are you talking about?
You do think that Todd, Zack, and Powell are guilty, don't you? Don't you?
I wasn't with Marty when they were.
But you have a distinct impression that what Marty is claiming about your fraternity brothers, namely that they raped her, is true. Yet, that same charge that she's leveling at you, you say is a lie.
That's about it, yeah.
Well, why would Marty lie about you and not about the other three?
I have no idea.
It's not about ideas. We don't need ideas. We need proof. I mean, besides your gut instinct here, is there any evidence, any concrete evidence that can point to Todd, Zack, and Powell's guilt?
No. Except that they've been acting really bizarre.
Bizarre? What's bizarre? What is bizarre?
Skittish, jumpy. I don't know. Like they're hiding something.
Like isn't close enough.
Kevin, tell Mom about Marty.
Well, she's been acting weird, too, since the party.
Well, that's the circumstances. What is weird?
She totally flipped out every time that I've seen her. And this last time, her eyes, they were so full of fear and hatred. I believe she sincerely thinks that I did rape her.
But she's wrong.
Of course
I'm talking to Kevin.
Yes, she's wrong.
Okay, fine. Fine. Marty is completely and totally wrong about you. Then why couldn't she be equally as mistaken about the other three, Kevin? Don't you see? You even said it yourself. You weren't there with Marty when they were there. So you really can't be sure about what happened behind those closed doors.
No, but my gut is telling me...
Your gut doesn't count in a court of law. So until we come up with something solid, I will lump you in with them. Because they, like you, are innocent until proven guilty. And I mean proven.
Where's Jessica?
She's gone.
So soon?
She said what she had to say.
You don't look like you enjoyed hearing it much.
Jessica's very young. She doesn't really understand yet.
What did she say?
What any adoring 12-year-old would say about her big brother? That he's way too perfect to do anything wrong, especially anything like this. That it's all a horrible mistake.
That you're making.
Yeah.
What'd you tell her?
What can I say? I didn't say anything. Jessica's convinced that her brother's incapable of doing what I've accused him of. What?
I'm just wondering why, if Jessica is so naive, that you're the shaken up by what she said.
Because she's my friend, and I'm losing her.
Is that it?
What are you getting at?
Marty, rape is not just violent and terrifying. It's disorienting. Fact and fiction often get jumbled up in a rape victim's mind. What I'm asking you is if you are absolutely sure there is no confusion in yours about Kevin.
You don't believe me either.
Oh, come on, Marty.
You're supposed to be my advocate. No! Better, my friend. Or wasn't that you camped out with Cassie on the floor last night? Huh? You think I'm lying, too?
Do you think Marty's lying? I mean, about Todd, Zack, and Powell?
I have no idea what goes on in that woman's mind. I mean, never could figure it out. She's a real enigma. That's why she's so dangerous.
Well, she can't prove that Kevin raped her because he didn't.
Doesn't mean he can't be found guilty of it.
Wait, that could really happen?
Oh, honey. Justice and the truth don't necessarily walk hand in hand. It is a very imperfect world, my dear. That's why they're lawyers. And Kevin needs a very good one if he wants to stay a free man.
He needs you.
Well, that's up to him now.
Hi, Rachel. Nora.
Hi.
Hi there. We were just talking about you, or your case, that is.
Well, that's what I want to talk about, too.
Kevin, I think that you should let
Rachel.
my...
Relax. All right? I've already made up my mind.
And?
You're right. Todd and the other guys do deserve the benefit of the doubt. And of the justice system. So, if it's all right with you, I'd still like you to handle my defense.
She will. She will.
Yes. Yes, I will. I will.
Marty, what are you doing here?
Cassie dropped me off.
Aren't you supposed to be at that meeting? You know, the rape survivors group that we set up? You promised me you would go.
And you promised me that you'd believe my story. Sheila, you're my counselor. If you're not going to believe that I was raped, why should anyone else? In fact, I'm thinking of dropping the charges altogether.
Marty, when I asked you if Kevin was one of the rapists, it wasn't because I doubted your word. I had this feeling that you were a little unsure yourself.
Well, I'm not.
It's enough for me. I swear. I'm sorry I upset you.
It's not your fault. I'm just like a raw nerve right now.
That is what I am here for. To let you get those bad feelings out in the open.
I know it makes sense to go to this rape survivors group, but all those women, they're going to be strangers, and I just don't think that I can open myself up to people that I don't even know. I can't even think about it. I don't even like to think about it.
Marty, you know, you're going to have to do that sooner or later, you know, in court.
If I testify. You were there yesterday when Hank Gannon put me through that trial session, when he pretended to be the defense attorney and was throwing all those terrible questions at me, like Nora Gannon is bound to do when I get up on the stand.
Yeah, it was rough.
It scared me to death.
Wait a minute, and that's what you think the rape survivors session is going to be like? Because it's not. Listen, it is totally supportive. It's compassionate, it's non-judgmental, and it's very, very private.
I don't think I could face a whole bunch of people. Maybe if it's just one person, maybe I could handle that. And I really wish it was someone I knew, not a stranger.
I think I can swing a session one-on-one with someone you would feel very comfortable with. If I can arrange it, would you come back this evening?
With one person.
One person.
Yeah, I guess so. You'll let me know?
Yes, I will call you as soon as I reach this woman who can help you out.
Making my clients change their plea to guilty?
Yeah, that's the deal.
Oh.
And I promised to negotiate a lighter sentence for all 4 of your clients. Now, that shouldn't be too hard to do. I mean, after all, none of your clients have a previous record.
It's because they've never done anything, Hank. And as far as I can tell, they still haven't done anything.
Come on, Nora. But you know what a mess this is going to be. I mean, fat cats like Asa are going to come around, throw their weight around. A major university is under fire. Families torn apart. Friends on opposite sides of an ugly battle. And a young woman who just might possibly be telling the truth. Marty Saybrook dragged through the mud. Just like your clients. Everybody stands to lose.
I'd really like to go along with you on this one, Hank. I really would. But my clients tell me that they're innocent. And so I'm morally bound to plead them that way. Sorry. No deal.
This is probably the last time you and I will ever agree, Mrs. Gannon. But you're right. No deal. I know you've never believed me, and I have lied to you in the past, but I'm not lying now. I was raped. That's the truth. And rape is a crime, so the men that did that to me need to be punished. The terrible thing that happened to me, it happened. I can't change that. Ever. But maybe if I'm heard and believed, maybe then I can stop those men from hurting someone else the way they hurt me. I'm ready to go through my testimony again, Hank.
Are you sure, Marty?
I know the last time I broke down and I couldn't go on, but that's not going to happen this time.
Well, counselor, looks like we've got a fight on our hands. May the best man or woman win.
May the truth win.